Hello, my name is Yang Sui, and I'm attending Sungmyang Commerce University now, and I was very impressed by your what you talked about, and I have a question. You said that Korea, because my major is history and culture, so my question is also related with this. You said Korea's history is a light of Asia, and can you explain more reason in detail?
I would like to thank you very much for asking me a question. This was the question I was waiting to answer. I was thinking somebody should ask me, and I should elaborate more. So many of us, as you know, I come from India. When Indian people was fighting against the British Empire, at the same time Japanese people was Korean people was fighting against the Japanese Empire. So the pain of colonialism was almost same, and that time, when a whole country is subjected to very cruel, very cruel, inhuman treatment. So everybody, what should we do now? So everybody try to draw on the past glory, try to draw on the past strength. So our leaders, in India, Gandhiji, Nehruji, and Tagore, guided us to draw strength from the past to improve our present. And at that time, Japanese rule was the cruelest. Even the British Empire cannot match the cruelty. Because a very cruel attempt was made to bypass the whole culture, whole civilization, and made it to Japanese culture. Even names was tried. See the extent of effort Japanese made. Okay, they try to tell you, oh, you're not Korean, you are Japanese. Your name should be Japanese. Your living style should be Japanese. You should study Japanese. Why? You are one. You are just one. But Japanese culture, Japanese language is your language. Just forget everything. When such a big effort, systematic effort is made at the mass scale, only a country who has genuine power from inner can survive. My first point, that very fact, Korea emerged victorious with its own identity, with its own culture, shows that Korea is much more than violence, than some cruel attempt to bypass the whole 1,000-year history. So if you ask me, it showed the inner strength of the Korean people, of Korean civilization, and Korean survived everything. So if you ask me, give me the practical proof. Here is the proof. Despite all the Korean people emerged as a separate people, they managed to survive. Secondly, our leaders, when they, our Rabindranath Tagore, he openly gave the example of Korea to Indian people. When we was fighting against the British people, we was trying to draw strength from our past, and we was trying to relate with the other Asian countries to get strength. And our leader looked at Korea. They said, see how the Korean people are fighting. Even though they're a small country, see how they are able to keep their uniqueness. So our leader guided us and used Korea as example. So our topmost that time, winning a Nobel Prize in literature was something miracle, because Western civilization will never give a reward or Nobel Peace Prize to an Asian country, because that time Asian was considered inferior. So they cannot have that kind of intellectual level where they can write a poem good enough to win a prize, to win a Nobel Peace Prize, to win a Nobel Literature, prize in literature. That time, our leaders wrote a poem that Korea was a light official. And we, not only we got strength from it, but even the Korean people got strength. So that time you need a reassurance. You need a reassurance. So that poem played very important role. So no story of Korea's independence movement can be completed about that poem. So the people who love Korea, you will see they always mention that poem. They tell us that poem was very important, which assured Korean people self-confidence and self-worth of what they are actually made of. See, Korea is directly connected with China. Korea is a small country. For thousands of years, Chinese people tried to conquer Korea and try to make Korea as a part of China. But if you study history, not only they survived, but they also many times they went into China. Do you think this can happen without inner strength? It shows that military power comes from the inner strength of your leaders, of your culture. Only a civilization, only a country which have a inner strength can produce a successful kings. Korea has managed to survive as a separate, unique country, as a people for thousands of years. And I tell you, it will keep surviving. Inner strength of Korea is I'm not student of philosophy and student start giving you point by point. As a common person, you will see the inner strength of Korean culture, inner strength of Korean philosophy, the inner strength of I see everywhere. See, I'll give you one more example. As soon as Korea was liberated, Korea got into war. And within a few years, Korea was completely devastated. Just imagine a country just come out of colonialism and go pushed into a most dangerous war in its history. Do you think it just happened that it became one of the most industrialized country? Do you think it just happened like this? No. You have to see, this happened because the inner strength of Korean culture, the moment they felt Japanese are gone, war is gone, let's rebuild our country. The spirit the can-do spirit of the Korean people made Korea great. You don't have to look for some bigger picture. We are common people. We see on the ground. Korea's success in educating illiteracy. Now Korea is one of the few Asian countries with 100% literacy. Korea's success in eradicating poverty. There is no poor person. It's not a small success. So, see what has actually happened. How Korea did it. Japanese come and gone, Chinese come and gone, war has come and gone, Koreans are still there. That makes, many people ask me, what makes you to live in this country? I say, there's something which connected with this country. I can't leave this. Now, I went to USA, studied there. Many Indian people, because of good job, good chance for their children, live in Western countries. Many people ask me, what inspired you? I get inner strength. I feel connected, what Korea was capable of achieving. How such a small country was able to survive and keep its unique identity, unique culture, and not only that, but play a bigger role in development of other countries. Today, many Asian countries, many Indian countries around look at Koreans. If you study a little bit, delegation after delegation come to Korea to study Korea's economic development. Delegation come to study Korea's illiteracy program. How the illiteracy, this is not a small. Sometimes I get emotional, so please excuse me, I will stop here. But list is long. Thank you. Thanks for asking.
그래서 우리 둘이 오랫동안 한국에 살고 있는 외국인이고 한국의 그런 문화, 문명, 그런 조력이 충분히 알고 있습니다. 하지만 앞으로 지금은 제 보기에 지난 몇 년 동안은 한국 사람이 약간 정신없이 그렇게 발전했고 원래 한국의 전통 문화의 그 가치 잘 모르는 부분이 많습니다. 그리고 앞으로 미래 생각할 때는 뭐 이 개발도상국 사람들은 한국 와서는 뭐 한국의 반도체, 자동차, 뭐 연구소, 기업, 벤치마킹, 뭐 연수 다 하고 있지만은 앞으로는 한국의 평화 문화는 전 세계 하는 모범이 되면 좋겠어요. 우리 희망이고 제 보기에는 충분히 가능해요. 그 다음에는 지난 몇 년 동안은 그런 활동이 많지 않았지만은 원래 한국의 평화 그런 전통이 상당히 오래됐어요. 그래서 우리는 여러분한테 많이 기대하고 있고 우리 그렇게 생각합니다.
Can I have one question to Professor Emmanuel?
Yes.
Just you couple minutes ago mentioned about the Hongik,
Yes.
which is one of the key and principal rule of our governance
Right.
by our former ruler, which is running through whole our history. So could you give us any idea or comments how to carry out a peace movement in association with such a beautiful, wonderful, inspiring concept called Hongik?
홍익인간 뭐제 책에서도 또 조금 얘기도 했고 홍익인간이 아주 한국 위대한 문화이라고 생각합니다. 아마 핵심은 일단은 매일매일 자기의 행위로 시작을 해야죠. 그래서 어떤 정치인이나 뭐 그런 뭐 유명한 뭐 정장이나 뭐 교수나 기대하지 마시고 처음부터 주변에 있는 사람들한테 존경하고 또 열심히 하는 것을 좀 인정하고 그 다음에 평화 위해서는 우리 여기부터 시작해가지고 우리의 평화 문화를 시작해야죠. 그래서 the main issue in the Korean tradition, the idea of Hongik, this universal compassion and concern for the benefit of everybody, is this idea that it should not be about me, which is what Dr. Singh was talking about. And of course, we find that tradition in India and elsewhere in the world. Also, it's a universal value. But how do you start? How do you bring peace to the world? You don't do it by electing some famous politician as president, right? The way you do it is from how you treat people. The people who make your food, people who clean the house, the people around you, all the people who help you to be where you are. You didn't do it yourself, right? Everybody helped you. And when you recognize them and you live peacefully with them and you respect them and you look out for their interest, then 1명, 2명, 3명, 5명, 10명, we start to make a peace culture. But I think it can start here. Well, we cannot, I cannot make you peace, but we can plant the seeds, and I hope that you will help us, which is I think what Dr. Singh was saying, will help us to create something. And if it starts, last time we did 1 month ago, we had the 5 people, now we have many more people, and you will help us, it will be even larger. Thank you for everybody for coming. I hope everybody will become a member and 일단 티셔츠 하나 사시고 앞으로는 우리 뭐 다음 행사는 알려드리겠어요. 그래서 우리 다 같이 해서 여러 한국 사람한테 그 다음에 남한, 북한, 그 다음에 동북아, 그 다음에 전 세계 여러 사람한테는 희망을 주는 그런 운동 되면 좋겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
감사합니다.